you can, let me know. If you can't, then let me know. The comments below, the stream, the chat. I forget what's called. Okay, I'm just running some off one races. I did mode. That's Ryan Free. As well, technically kind of started one. I paint schemes for him. I kind of want to run some. Oh well. I mean, that's all he ever ran. He only ran like 8 or 9 races or something like that. I can't remember exactly how many. So, yeah. I might as well just do season mode. I think it's the whole season. Change the settings here. Whoops. 13, that's fine. That's a little too much. Yeah, well, maybe that's about right. Yeah, that's good. That looks good. So yeah, we're gonna run as Ryan Priest. We're gonna do, you know, as many races as we can get ourselves into. Hoping I won't suck, but I make no promises. First of all, before we start, I'm gonna make sure I got this thing on the link to this out there. So if anybody wants to join, they can. If they can hear me okay, I feel terrible. Got the stream going. Okay, stream going. Gonna check on Twitter. On the Twitter. Sorry, just came across an article about Daniel Ricciardo leaving a. Sorry, I saw a funny tweet. Anyway, trying to get this. Yep. Out there, want to join? Want to join? Okay. I got the stream shared. If anybody joins, hopefully they'll join here in a little bit. If not, oh well, we'll just do this solo. Like solo. Han Solo. Priest in his Han Solo. No, yeah, let's do Ryan Priest here. I love the fact that Ryan Priest is in this game. They easily could have put freaking Kyle Busch in here, or any other driver in the 18, you know, whoever drove the... There are a bunch of guys that drove the 18 last year. Noah Gragson drove it for a little bit. Don't know why. I really wish Priest would have got more races in this car. I feel like he could have won a couple more. Like, he definitely could have won the... He would have done a lot better than Kyle Busch did in the second Bristol race, because Kyle Busch went to that night race in the NOS car, and he completely crapped the bed on, like, lap 2 3 and smacked the wall, and he was done, like before the race even started. And that's where we got that beautiful meme of him, you know, doing the shrug, you know, like, you know, eye thing, you know, or whatever. I don't know how to describe it. It's so friggin' funny. I just don't it's pointless. It's so pointless to practice at Daytona unless you really want to try some drafting stuff. If you want to with somebody, I could want to do like camp draft or whatever, but unless you're NASCAR full total team control, which this is not, I wish it was. It's really a point to practice. There was one time in NASCAR team control, I actually was able to run as the three of the Hendrick cars, the 25, the 5, and the Jeff Gordon. I think I was driving as Jeff Gordon. Able to get a 3-car draft going with him, Vickers, and Gordon at Holiday, and I was so shocked that I was able to pull that off because I'm so terrible at doing that in total team control or NASCAR 7. And yeah, I love those games. I love that kind of mechanic. I wish they'd bring that back in the future NASCAR game and like maybe tweak it a little bit. I thought that stuff was cool. Like I'm sad that EA got rid of ROA 8 and 09. I mean, I can understand that putting it on the 360 version, but two versions of those games too. Go ahead and just put it in there as a bonus. Like make it a little different than the 360 or PS3 versions of the game, you know? What's funny is they only ever made PS2 versions of those games and never anything on the Xbox, original Xbox. The old Xbox One, as it were called. The OG, I call it the OG Xbox now, because, OG or whatever. Yeah, they never made any NASCAR games for that. Like, they barely ever made any NASCAR games for that thing. And the few that did make are now backwards compatible. Like, the only, I was looking up on like, the Microsoft page that shows you, like, what games are backwards compatible with the 360 or Xbox One, and one of them is NASCAR 2002, which was like I guess it was technically like the first NASCAR game to have like all the tracks in it, if I'm not mistaken. Like I remember playing that game a little bit on the original Xbox somebody had at their house that I went to visit, and it was a really awesome game. Like it blew my mind. I was like, dang, they were able to do this in like 2001. It's like that was impressive, and I loved it because it had all the 2001 paint schemes and awesome. Like that year was awesome for NASCAR. I mean, other than I don't know, well, unfortunately, it started off terrible with Earnhardt passing, but after that, like, geez, the 25th? What the hell? Oh wow! I did not expect this to be that slow. Damn. Chastain's on the pole. What the hell? When did that happen? Truex, what is going on in this race? What in the other living hell? He's in 3rd. What the shit? Joe Nemechek's in 11th. And what did JD Motorsports do to their cars? Did they freaking just put NOS in it or something? Like not the NOS energy drink, but like NOS, like in like Fast and the Furious NOS. Like what the hell? Ty Dillon's. Jeez Louise. Like I mean, wow. I don't get the. That was weird. Oh, that's gonna be. I'm gonna have to cut that. That's insane. I mean, I'm happy for Ross, but I would have expected him to do that in the 42, not the friggin' 4 car. Like what the hell, man? Like jeez Louise, I'm still like how. Really paying off 42, and he started back because Michael Annett, and you know he's just the version of Paul pretty much at this point. Or Xfinity version of Paul Menard. I thought Bill Jr., but the entire time that Ross was on his like tear in the 42 car, he's like, oh, somebody needs to give this guy up to run full time. Like, come on, and then you like right around the same time Junior was they were announcing that Michael Annett was coming back, the pilot and everybody on the 5 team, and it's just like there's a team right there. You could get rid of that driver, put freaking Chastain in, he'd probably win races and for a championship in. You know, freaking 1 car, you could put him in there instead of no Gregson, but oh, Gregson's got Swift sponsors, you got Bernie. There's the Lombard racing car. I'm so happy Joseph and those guys at Lombard, J2, I forget his actual name, J247, I'm blanking, but I love the fact that they were able to get a deal together with Ryan Sieg onto his 39 car, which has been a lot of race. That was really dang cool. Let's get a YouTuber sponsor an Xfinity car like that level of a NASCAR team. That's pretty cool. And they got a diecast made. They actually got it sent by the team at Christmas, I think. So that's really cool. Like, that is really dang cool. It is an awesome looking car. Their faces are on it, which is really cool. And it's in the game. It's so dang cool. That is awesome. I don't know what anybody says. That is so freaking cool. Just with his brother, Dylan and everyone. Just with Dylan. I think that's his name. I've watched a lot of his videos lately. I've been kind of a lot of Kamikaze, my favorite NASCAR YouTuber now, because he kills that in every one of his videos. There's my favorite, one of my favorite, I don't know, Jana King cars. Like, yes, people like Jana King car. I don't know why, Jana King logo. I've always liked that car. Every time it's in a NASCAR game or it's in, I see it in a race, I'm like, that Jana King car, man, it's cool. Because they've been sponsors on a lot of different NASCAR teams and drivers in the past. Like, there's one time they were sponsoring Randy LaJoy on a part-time basis in 2004, I think, when he was in the 82 car. I forget what team he was driving for off the top of my head. It was one of those, like, smaller teams or mid-level teams. I think it was for Fitz Bradshaw. I think it was the third car for them. And Janet was on his car, and it was the 82, and it had like flames on it. It was black and red and like Dago yellow. It was a really nice paint scheme. I really wish I could find a diecast of that, because I'm really starting to kind of dig his like cars from back in the day, like his Bob Evans car. Like, that one's really cool. I remember going to Bob Evans. I mean, hey, is there ever run a? I was like, I think somebody did. I think it was in association with DBI, because I remember a number. I was like, yeah, Dale Jr. related. Yeah, I was looking. I don't think it was Dale, but it was a Randy car. Had I love how Kevin Hendricks in the Xfinity when he easily could have put Chase Briscoe. When he had one 98 and at what was it? Damn it. He ran in the 98 in the Roval. To be fair, Chase Briscoe was unexpected for that early on. It really was like quarter of the way through the year. Like, right before Bristol, I think, was when he happened to be in that car, and he was that race. And he actually ran easily until he got caught in a wreck and got some damage. And he still ran up front at some point during that race with all the damage he had. So it was pretty impressive. So far, this Daytona is not going well. We're like 20th, and we started like 25th, and we lost some spots on the start. Now we're making our way up to by Jay Daly in the 38 car, the Superior S6 car. Trying to get spot. That's the one thing I think the triple plate race is really damn good. It's very real for the most part. I mean, it's the rest of it kind of insane, but you know, if you start at the back and try to work your way up front, it's actually really hard to do. It's not like, you know, you're God, you know, it's really hard to get in the right draft, to not hit the wall like I am right now, because I'm getting play. And then freaking comes Ryan Truex, and his Bar Harbor car, which I love. I wish Truex had a better year this year. Apparently he's one and done in Xfinity now. I really feel bad for Truex, man. I want him to succeed. He had the right in the Tory. He was doing great with the Tory. The Truck Series playoffs in like 2007. Your freaking Moffitt just on a freaking tear and destroyed the Truck Series for both. Just dominated when it came to him and at Homestead pretty much, and then he just destroyed the Homestead, which was awesome to see. Like, honestly, I love what Trevor did this year, man. He was easily like the one thing in that gave me hope. Like, and then now he's fired from Hattori, and like probably won't be coming back to at least Hattori anyway next year. I don't know what he's gonna do. Like, right now he's free agent. It's like, what the hell, man? The champion. All these really dominant series, you know, and you don't have a ride. Like, what the hell? What's going on here? He was not in this. Actually, Okay, Chase Elliott was in that Daytona in this case. And Junior waited for Richmond and then he ran the car at Richmond in the fall. So what the hell? Like, why isn't Chase Elliott's version of this car in the game? Like, but I guess because Chase Elliott. I mean, well, they could. Whatever. I don't care. It could be different. I don't know. They probably could have done some like that one year in eight games when Dale and David Rudin 44 car was available and something like that. It's hard to do when you got a guy going part teams or guys on part time. People, you got to pick like a driver. You know, like this does. You know, you got Ryan Preece and in real life, full time. It was a part time thing, and you know, he basically just ran to get noticed, and he did. Thank GTG, and they're putting him in here, which is awesome. I'm excited. They're going to have Hendrick engines, and they're going to be part of the Hendrick Alliance here on a full-time basis. Last year, they did technically get Hendrick. They were part of the Hendrick Alliance, but not the engine department. Till like later in the year, like at Texas and Phoenix, they actually got some Hendrick engines in like the 37 and the 47. But next year, they will get full-on like assistance from Hendrick. I think they're basically kind of replacing Stewart Haas Racing essentially. Because Hendrick has kind of been like without Stewart Haas, you know, the last year or two. You know, they've got Ford and there's Hemrick, man. Why is Hemrick in the mid pack? Oh, he was up front, but you're just by yourself. Okay, this could work. We got Hemrick with us. Stick with him. Oh, it's so hard to get the outside going. So much better on the inside, but there's just nowhere to go on the inside. This sucks. It's getting so spread out. It's like a race in the middle. More of a Daytona. The 200500 went spread out and one green flag run. Got more laps. Like guys were running the lap. The leader, like Kurt Busch, was behind the entire time. It was a lap down. And freaking almost technically finished third. He was a lap down. This like that. It's like a throwback almost. That's kind of looked at it. It was like, oh, like a 70s race. You know, I had like two dudes racing each other, you know. Or you know, the seven, you know, it was a lot like the Pearson Petty days, you know. What has Yaley got in his car, man? I don't get it. You know, honestly, I wouldn't be upset if Chastain won this and made a basically oh god, ooh. Man, these guys are pitting early. I still got like 4 laps to go on fuel. So I'm pretty good. I'm pretty sure. Oh shit, we could stretch it if we wanted to. Or just take 2 tires or something here. Or no tires, just go fuel only. Just barely get enough to get us to the finish line. I don't know. Let's see. Oh god. Hemrick, what are you doing, bro? Dude, god damn it. I'm trying to get the draft going so I can maybe save enough fuel to get to the end. I don't know, probably a half a lap short of doing that. Something like that, so let's see how it goes. Let's see. I'll just hang out here. We'll go to as late as possible. Maybe we'll get lucky and catch a caution, like, and be able to put all these guys a lap down. Although it'd be kind of hard to do it. It'll put people a lap down, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Laps to go. About three. We're like right on the money. So, damn. I wish I'd thought about this. I would have saved a lot more fuel. I think I saved a bunch because I was not really running full speed. I was kind of just hanging in the back. Now I'm by myself and kind of running full speed. I'm wasting more fuel. Oh god. Oh my god. I was trying to fix my earpiece and freaking Gallagher just died for me. Jesus, I was able to avoid him. I was looking at Truex and then here comes Gallagher just riding around, just dead. Save fuel, hang out behind Truex. I wonder if there are guys who could stretch this thing. Like maybe Truex is trying to stretch this thing. Who knows? I feel like I'm gonna have to come in. I probably gotta. I probably gotta come down, take fuel only. That's what I'm gonna probably do, just to save time. Just take fuel only, maybe dump a bunch of these guys, and get to the lead or get to a top 5 finish at least, you know. Which would be a good day considering we started 25th. I can't believe we qualified that terribly. I seriously thought we had a shot at least qualifying top 10 or top 12. I can't believe we weren't even good enough to make it out of the first round of qualifying. Like, that was terrible.
You gotta come and fit for gas.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's good.
Slow down.
55. Oh, not too slow. No tires. No damage.
2 to go, driver. 2 to go.
Good. We're just here for fuel only, basically. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Okay, why were we taking forever to get off pit road? What the hell?
Clear the pit. Hammer down. Come on, go.
Oh man, are you shitting me? We're still gonna end up like barely in the top 20. God damn it. I wish I had saved more fuel. I could have probably made it to the end if I thought about it, but I wasn't thinking about it. And we got Allgaier behind us, so that's kind of interesting. There's Ty Dillon. There's Harvick. Kind of rapid people now. Oh my god, it's gonna be hard with like no tires. That's gonna suck. Oh man. I don't know, we might be able to be okay here. I'm hoping there's still guys out here who need to pit. I hope they want the last. You better not block me, Harvick. Oh, let me go. Son of a bitch. Oh my god! Fuck! Oh, you dick. I feel like I have to pit now. Oh my god. I don't know if I got enough to make it on a green white checker. Yeah. Yeah, I'm repairing damage. God damn it. Motherfucking piece of shit. I swear. Just fucking stopped right in front of the field. And I'm 39th. Oh my god.
Pace car is off. Are you ready? Almost ready.
Oh, this race is sucking a whole lot of balls. See if I can make up some spots and get a decent finish on this like 2 laps. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna suck. I got all these slow cars back here, just gonna be slow as molasses, trying to get by them, which line goes or something. Thankfully the inside's going. I have to go board rolling a little bit. There's Nemechek. He qualified up near the front, so I'm kind of shocked that he's back here. I guess he got stuck on pit road or something. Let's work with my boy Mike Harmon. I would be so mad if I get right where I qualified, like 25th or something. That would really suck. I was hoping to finish better than that. There's Majeski. Just go. Stephen White, he's junior. Go through White, because why not? Matt, you better not fucking block me, dude. I am not in the mood for that shit right now. Well, I'm right at 25th, so if I stay here... God damn it, White. Oh, you bitch. I'm so angry right now. Oh my god. I lost all my moves. So I'm gonna finish worse than 25th. This is great. This is just fucking fantastic. Yeah, I kind of love-hate racing Daytona game. There's just no room to make passes. I'm way better at Dega because I got way more room to work with there, even in the turns. Like, here they're so narrow. It's so damn narrow. I hate it so much. I don't even know who won. Who the hell won? Oh, it was Reddick and friggin' Reddick and Elliott Sadler, just like in real life. They were 1-2. I don't know if it was a photo finish, you know. There's Garrett. Ryan Sieg got 4th, and I think Kaz Gralla got like 6th or something, like 5th or 6th. I can't tell. Yeah, he was 5th. Bell was 6th. So my teammate finished way better than I did. That's kind of how it went for Ryan Preece in real life, though. He was like, he had great cars, he just could never get the track position when he needed it. There's Brandon Jones. Brandon Jones finished better than I did. What the hell? That's stupid. Oh well, we'll run better at the 1.5 than 2 miles. I'm pretty good at those. Kaz Gralla had the fastest lap. Damn. Reddick led the most. Of course he did, because he's, you know, he's God at Daytona apparently. So he got 4th after starting 28th. Great run for him. That was awesome. Spencer Gallagher died and finished 37th, so that sucks. Sucks for him. I just want to forget about this race. That was awful. That was horrid. That was absolutely horrid. I hate racing at Daytona. It's so goddamn narrow. I've only ever... especially when I qualified so horribly. Freaking 25th. Are you kidding me? Like, why? Oh my god. This season's not off to a great start. I'm going to run this car at Atlanta. I think I'm pretty good at Atlanta. That's like a good track for me, so we're going to run this car at Atlanta. Because I like the Rude car. And I think they ran the Rude car on the 20 car, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm going to run it on the 18, because why not? Why not? Why not? I think that's how you pronounce it. It's like Rude with two W's or two W's, 2 U's. Oh, excuse me. That's the Applebee's coming back to bite me in the ass. Went to Applebee's tonight. That was fun. Got a nice burger with some onions on it. Somehow I didn't die, because last time I got burger with onions, I was dead within like 5-6 hours later. Felt like anyway. We'll just qualify.
Let's go.
Ooh, I like this way better than the white car. I don't know why. I like the black green car way better. It's a way better looking car. I really wish they had his like safe light car from Homestead 2017 when he about wrecked and saved it off the nose of Elliott Sadler. That was pretty damn cool. And Elliott Sadler was being a little bitch about, you know, losing the championship again. It's like, yeah, dude, that wasn't Ryan Preece's fault. Go fuck yourself. I mean, I like Elliott, but that moment there made me go, yeah, I think he needs to just retire. And he eventually did, thankfully. He's retired. He's focusing on being a coach. And I mean, he might run some races every now and then, you know, an 88 car or whatever. If he needs to fill in for somebody, who knows? He might be in the 9 car at some point. That car only has like a part-time deal with Shane Smith, and you know, and they'll probably fill it out with Cup Leaches, you know, with Chase Elliott and 12. That's way better. We at least made final. What would have been the final round of qualifying. So that's decent. I'll take that. I'll take that over freaking 25th. That was some bullshit. Gallagher got the pole. Okay, I guess he's gonna try and make up for the fact that he was terrible at Daytona. I'm gonna laugh if he hit a blast. Nope, he's on the pole. Okay, because they'll sometimes do that. They'll take away your pole if you didn't qualify good. Yeah, well, Majeski has. I think he's starting at the back. There's Gallagher with no picture because I don't know why. I mean, he's not the best looking man out there, but you know. Everybody at least has a picture. I don't know why he doesn't. I wonder if it's because of the fact that he got suspended because of the PED or whatever it was, the performance enhancing whatever something, the suspension he got for I think it was for something he got after he won Talladega. And that's part of the reason why he ended up retiring. Cause he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna retire. I gotta win. I'm good now. Oh god! Whoa, tiffed, and I wrecked Tiff. I barely get into him, and he wrecks. Son of a bitch. And I barely got. And I was about to get by Ryan Reed, and I'm still gonna be stuck in freaking 12. That was dumb.
Starter has the green flag in his hand. All right, be ready.
Still can have a good start. What the hell? It's because I'm on the outside, probably. Might have to pit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not run John Hunter there. Jeez Louise, he slowed down. I wasn't expecting it. There's Chastain, he's running 7th. That's a decent run for him. I guess Chastain is going to run top 10 every week in that 4 car. There's Ty Dillon being a scrub like he always is. Oh boy. Oh, I got really tight there. What the fuck? Oh man, I brought out a caution because I hit the wall. There's some guys pitting. We could make it to the end on fuel. We pit here. So I'm gonna do it. I need to fix damage anyway, so. And I need to loosen this bad boy up a little, just a tad. I'm gonna do a tad. Somehow we were 40th. I don't know why. What the hell? Why did we end up behind all the guys who just pitted with us? I don't get that. Did 18 crew just really crap the bed there? Did they screw up on the pit stop or something? What the hell? Why am I 40th? I at least pitted with about half the field. Son of a bitch. You guys pissed me off. This is how this is gonna be, isn't it? It's gonna be me struggling just to even have decent runs in this car, isn't it? Because the freaking pit crew is gonna shit the bed every chance they get. Or something stupid's gonna happen to take me out of it. That's what's gonna happen, isn't it? I was afraid of that. Okay, thankfully we're getting a decent run here on the inside of these guys. I can hit the grass a little bit there. We're up to 25th. Okay. Why are you so slow, dude? Okay. There's a little bay underneath him. Yeah, making that shit work. And then with Lupton, and Seed, McLeod, and good luck to Sadler. I think he was the first one to pit. So we're almost by all the guys who pitted, so that's good. He's going to be Chastain, or Smithley actually, Smithley. We're on Flex Seal car. And outside here, let's see if we get the outside going. Yep, got a decent run on the outside. Brandon Brown's in freaking 12th. Jeez Louise, dude. I don't think we actually ever ran that car except the Daytona. He was mostly in like the 90 car. Throughout most of the year. Looking underneath Clemens, he gave us room. Like Clemens, sort of gave us room there. And now we're working on. We'll work on Gralla here. He's intense. So we're gonna go top 10 out of this. I think we got enough fuel to make it to the end. I'm checking. Should have enough fuel. If we don't, 10 to go. Yeah, we're good. We're way good on fuel. We could stay out here. So we're probably could have a shot at winning this thing if these guys have to pit. So yeah, we're gonna be good to go. I think we're gonna probably win this thing. Although they might be able to stretch it. Who knows? If we get a caution, they could stretch it. There's Joe Nemechek running at 9th. That's a great run for him. That 15 car. The flex shot car. There's Harvick. There's Chastain. Allgaier. Oh god. Who's that? That's Dylan. Dylan's slow as shit. Oh, dude, Dylan, you're cramping my style, bro. Okay. There's nowhere to go right there. Just gonna run into it. Oh, I can't because my car doesn't want to turn. So I'm running into Dylan here if he doesn't block us like a bitch. Oh, yeah, by him. By Harvick. By L guy on the outside. There's Chastain running in 5th. Like, dude, Chastain, you're not in the 42. You can calm down a little bit, bro. You're running with the Flex Seal team. You're not. You shouldn't be running this good. And I know you're good, but you're not that good. Like, he even outperforms in the 15 car every now and then. Like, he'll run like top 20 or top 15 in that car every time I run like season mode in the Cup Series or whatever, when a regular race even. It's like, dude, stop. You're not a god. You're good, but you're not that good, dude. I'm gonna laugh if he ever wins a race in the 15 car that's unsponsored in the Cup Series, or we do like a race or something stupid's going on. There's no guy trying to get by me. We're stalled out in 5th so far. I don't know who's in front of us. It's Daniel Hemrick. It's Reddick Hemrick. Oh boy. So I'm hoping this stays green, because we probably got this if it stays green, because these guys are going to have to pit in front of us, I think. I don't think they put it under the green flag, or the caution. I don't know. They might have enough to make it, though, without pitting, but I got better tires, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If I can catch these guys. I'm not really catching them, though. I'm getting a little bit. So I'm getting Hemrick a little bit here. Yeah, not as much as I was hoping. Well, I got him by a tenth, a little bit, a couple tenths. It's like 2 seconds ahead of us. That's our weak point in the middle of turns 1 and 2. Dang, car's turning really good though now, like by itself. Whenever it was in traffic, it was like really tight. It just did not want to turn at all behind guys or trying to work around them. Still not getting enough though. Dang, this is going to be disappointing if I can't pull this out. In the bottom there, it's probably a bad move. Yeah, we're going to have to hope for them to run out of gas or have to pit here soon. Here we go. Don't look like we're gonna, unless they run out, I don't think we're gonna win this, unfortunately. I keep screwing up the entrance of turn 1, and it's screwing me over in the lap times. I don't think I'm catching Reddick. I'm catching Hemrick a little bit, but not Reddick that much. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to pass either one of them. Oh, this is aggravating. 2 to go. I think they got enough to make it. I think because of the way the caution fell there. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, Jesus. We might have a shot at this now. We're not pitting. We don't need to, I don't think. These guys might be in trouble, though, because they might be really close on fuel, so we got to be careful here. If they mess up at all. Oh, we got a decent start. Oh, please. Let these guys run out. Let these guys run out. Oh, we can get up to 3rd. Oh, man. Right up, just chop me off there. 1 more lap to go. Oh god, just had to run it through the grass like junior style. Thankfully the splitter did just... Oh wow! Oh, it got tight. Son of a bitch. Well, there goes our chance at winning. Gallagher's gonna get this. We did get second, but I don't think we're going to get Gallagher unless he runs out here. Hopefully he runs out. Don't think he will, though. I think they had enough fuel to make it to the end, unfortunately. Oh, well. I don't know how, man. Like, I guess they just saved a lot under caution. We got second. We kind of needed that after Daytona anyway, but still, man, I really wanted to win that. If it wasn't for the fact that the freaking pit crew decided to just shit the bed when we came down and had me start all the way in the fucking back of the race, I probably would have done a lot better there. Because I had to make up all those spots I lost, and just, I mean, made them up quick, but I just didn't have enough to get up to through the top 5, and you know, at least we had a decent restart position. We at least got to get up to 5th, like 3rd, whatever. We just crapped the restart because we were on the outside. Because being on the outside mostly at Atlanta and Texas is terrible. Like you're gonna just be swallowed up and destroyed. Gallagher won't have the fastest lap. I hate how he doesn't have a picture. That really annoys me. He led the most laps, excuse me. Majeski, he got 25th, okay. Decent run. Ryan Rhea's teammate finished 26th, so they kind of evened out about that. That's about where they were supposed to run, honestly. So we got second, honestly, not bad. 13th in the standings. We're just outside the chase. I just realized, yeah, we're not 12th, so we gotta be 12th in order to be in the chase for Xfinity. So we're just right on the cut line. So, but I think we're good enough. We can make it up. I think we can get into the top 12 on points easily if we don't have a terrible race at Vegas or Phoenix. I think we're gonna have a decent run here. I'm gonna run the Rude car again because why not? I kind of like it better than the. I don't know. It's hard to tell how. It's kind of unlike in the Cup Series where there's a lot of paint schemes to choose from. In Xfinity, there really isn't. Mostly that's because, like I said, the 18 car was driven by like so many different drivers in this series this last year. Because Ryan was the only one who was able to run. I think he ran like 9 or 10 races, and he was able to win one of them. And because he was in it, Kyle Benjamin was in for a couple races, Busch was in it for a little bit, got a win at Pocono, which was his only win in the Xfinity Series last year. I was kind of shocked to learn that. Like, he was not really all that good in Xfinity last year. He kind of struggled, like I said. He didn't win Bristol like everybody thought he would. Because if Priest could win, like, he should have been able to win it, but whatever. We'll go out here in the Rude car. Get a decent qualifying effort in, hopefully, and not be 25th again. God damn Daytona. I'm still freaking salty about that. We probably could have had a decent run there and not be freaking barely outside the top 12 in points. That was so dumb. Anyway, earlier today we went to Walmart and went to Applebee's, me and my family. It was fun, had a good time. I was at Walmart, I was looking around the NASCAR aisle, barely any diecast left. All they had was 3 Alex Bowman Patriotic cars, and that was it for new cars as far as I could find. But before I left the aisle, I found a Dale Jr. Appreciation 88 car. That's like a special like white car with just that little 80 appreciation on it or whatever, that stupid logo from his retirement season. That was sitting there along with we're 4th. Good. Okay, good qualifying effort. We're behind Harvick. Sorry, I had to drink some water there. We're behind Harvick. Sadler, I think, was up there, and I think Bell was up there too. Yeah, Bell was 2nd. He's 3rd. We're 4th up there. Cool. Decent run there. But anyway, yeah, But yeah, I saw this car there. It was the box was beat up. I'd seen that same box there for like the last several months I've been over there. and they've been trying to get rid of it, and they finally marked it down to $341, so it was on clearance instead of being $5. And I was like, you know what? This car's been sitting here for over almost a year now. It needs a home. I might as well give it a home. So now it's in my collection. So I felt bad. I felt bad about 88 appreciation car being homeless, and it was exclusive to NASCAR Authentics, and it was for Junior's last season. So I said, screw it, I'll put it. I don't know if I'm going to keep it in the box because the box was so beat up, and you know, I might just open it and just put it in the display, you know, and like use the magnet as a magnet or whatever for the fridge or whatever. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I gotta wait to get the rest of my stuff because the rest of it's at my dad's right now, and I can't get to it right now. So I think once I do that and I get everything settled in and put up, it's just kind of a wait and see game on when I can get all that stuff back. We're gonna be in third. We're behind Bell. We're behind Harvick. And we're no longer behind either one of them. We're going to take the lead here because we're just that baller right now. Yeah, we got the lead. Yeah, bitches. Yeah, we're going to have to put at least once. So, yeah, screw you bitches. My race to dominate now. I am the captain. I am the captain now. I am the Kyle Busch now. I am the Rowdy Busch. I am the Rowdy Priest. But yeah, I'm excited, man. Ryan Priest is going into Cup next year with the 47 car, and he's going to be teammate to Chris Buescher. They're going to have Hendrick engines and parts and stuff. I really hope that they can improve next year, run decently next year, run like top 15 or top 10 more often than they were the last couple of years with AJ, you know. And I don't know. We'll hopefully it'll work out, and they'll have some good runs with Ryan and Buescher. I'm glad Ryan's getting an opportunity. He kind of deserves an opportunity in Cup. I just hope it works out with JTG. He's in a lot better situation than, like, say, if he went to front row or went to one of these mid-level teams, you know. Like that are struggling for sponsors. Like JTG has that opposite problem. They got enough sponsors. They got all the Kroger, Kroger product. They're basically like Team Kroger at this point. You know, both teams are sponsored by Kroger, and they have Kroger click lists on the 47 like every week. So yeah, like I think they're honestly in a lot better situation than, say, a team like Front Row, which basically has like one car that's basically fully sponsored, and the 38 car is like partially sponsored, like goes week to week almost. And then now they got a third car being added with freaking Matt Tift. Don't know how that's going to work out. Don't think it's going to work out for the best, because Matt Tift has kind of not really shown us anything, and he's been in a lot better equipment. Like he's been with Kyle Busch Motorsports and Trucks and Red Horse Racing. He didn't do dick all in those cars. He was at Joe Gibbs in Xfinity, didn't do all that great there. He was at RCR, didn't do all that great there either, so yeah. And that number 2 car he was driving, Austin Dillon was able to get a few wins in that car, so there's really no excuse for him to not be at least running top 5 or top 10 every week, in the equipment that he was in, and he barely could get that done sometimes, so... Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't see it. Like, the only reason why Tift right now is getting any sponsor, or is getting a chance, is he's got sponsorship. Really, that's it. Like, that's really about it. Like, that's all he's got going for him. And the fact that Front Row Motorsports basically bought all the stuff from BK Racing, including their charter. Like, they basically ran that BK Racing 23 car basically as like a third Front Row car towards the latter part of last year, like from like I want to say Indianapolis onward, or the Chase onward. I think like Vegas onward. They basically were running it as like a third Front Row car, and they even had some races. Like I think at Talladega, they actually had like a Ford engine and Ford body, and they had the Front Row Motorsport stickers on the tires. So it was like basically just a third Front Row Motorsport car. Towards the end of last year, and they're basically going to turn that team into Matt Tift's team. So basically, you're going to have Nat tipped in what was essentially the 23 team, and that does not equal a success in my eyes. So yeah, don't know how that's probably not gonna work out for anybody's benefit. Yeah, don't think he's gonna have a great year in that car compared to Ryan Preece, who I've seen a lot of people kind of skeptical about him going to Cup in that 47 car, but I think that's a good move, honestly, because Ryan Preece has been racing it in modifieds and K&N and all that, like for years now. Like he's been in modifieds forever. Like he's been racing in modifieds since 2009, I want to say 2010. Like I remember seeing him race a lot of those back then. So he's been in it for almost a decade. He finally got a chance to run some Xfinity races and legit equipment. Dude delivered. Got 2 wins at Joe Gibbs. He probably could have gotten more, like I said, if that 18 car was in complete garbage this year. Like, geez Louise, like every time like anybody got in that car, something stupid would happen. Like their pit crew was off, or like Kyle hit the wall, you know, like even Kyle was struggling in that car, you know, so it wasn't just like, oh, Preece is running terrible, you know, he actually like was running decent in a lot of races, like had top 5 runs going, and something stupid would just happen to him and take him out of what could have been a good, decent day for him, like, you know, turned into a crappy finish. So that was really frustrating to see, you know. He only ever, I mean, like the stats don't show it, but the dude's got talent, you know. And he probably, like I said, could have won a bunch of races last year. He was able to get that win at Bristol, which was awesome. I'm glad he got that win. And it sucks that he wasn't able to run in that car more. If he got a chance to run that car more, he probably could have won a crap ton more races, but oh well, what can you do? He probably could have done this, you know, run dominating Vegas, you know. But no, we gotta have Kyle Busch in this car because fuck you. Because NOS. There goes Jeff Green, former champion. Rip. Mike Harmon. Hero to us big guys. Still racing trucks in Xfinity. Carl Long. My boy Carl Long in the 66 car. I'm kind of shocked Timmy Hill isn't in that car, because he usually was the one running that 66 car. Like, Carl would run it sometimes, but not a whole bunch. Or Chad Fincham, Kadir, or had some runs in that car. He was like a top 15 finish Kansas, towards the end of the year, at the Kansas race. Like, I was like, holy cow, dude finished top 15, that's awesome. For Carl Long and MBM Motorsports, that's awesome. Great run. There's Stephen, poor Gianna King. I miss seeing that contract. I love that car. I might end up running that at some point. A full race, Stephen White, Gianna King car. That'd be pretty fun. Brian Sieg, why you 34th, dude? I had like a great run going to Daytona. He's like a top 5 run. What the hell, bro? Tommy Joe Martins, that kind of was expected. It's unsponsored. Kind of sucks that those cars are unsponsored. Tommy Joe. I think we're coming up on BJ here, BJ McLeod, which is a name I love saying. There's Josh Balicki, he ran toward the back a lot. There's Vinnie Miller and another JD Motorsport car. There's Majeski. He ran a little better than that. He wasn't all 30th. Like, it was only after he wrecked a few times. He was usually top 15. There's Dylan Lupton. That's about where he ran. That team actually got thing down like halfway through the year. Him in the 24. There's Spencer Boyd in the 76. And the 78 car. There's Michael Annette. Man, he's having a terrible run. I think it's your home track. Most tracks are home track. Oh, that's right. So, not Vegas. My bad. I think it's sponsored. Actually, no. Well, I mean, no, it's close. The home tracks. There's Bay. I thought it was actually doing decent in this car for most of the year. And then the first half of it, and then he started to run crap the second half. So I don't really have a lot to show his effort in that car, but I thought he did a decent job early on in the year, like the first half of the year in that car. And I really like that K&M paint scheme. It's pretty cool. I like it on his car and the better than his car. That's a really cool container piece. It's gonna be sad to see. It's coming back now to the 32 or 36, but I hope they do. I'd love to see the joy. That'd be pretty neat. There's JJ Yaley. There's Brandon Brown. He's having a decent run, 23rd. That's not better than Clemens. Slipping, sliding through traffic. If anybody's got anything for us, like we have like 11-second lead on Justin Allgaier. Holy cow! What in all God's holy green earth? And the cost comes out. Perfect timing. We're getting ready to pit. So pit. Do not shit the bed, pit crew. If you shit the bed, I am firing you all. You're dead. You shat the bed. We're 15. Are you fucking serious? You motherfuckers. I swear to God. You gotta make me work for it, don't you? Oh, I swear to God. This pit crew is gonna be good. He's gonna be better. We got 5 laps to go now. What the hell? We gotta make up 13 spots on freaking 5 laps. Are you? Are you? I'm angry if we don't fix that. Then be and decide we can just completely shit on the pit stop. Are you fucking serious? Running almost on the grass right now. Oh god. Oh god. Save it, John. Oh god. He saved it. Oh my god. Oh, let me just squeeze on through here. Thank you very much. Just freaking Ross Chastain still top 5. He did some races this year. That 4 car. Insane. Third. He's running for 3rd right now. There's Christy Bell. There's Justin Allgaier. Between me and Justin Allgaier, got a win here. Damn. Bell, my teammate doesn't have anything else to say, right? He's like, I want in on this thing. It's a chance, Bell. Oh god, I didn't mean to save it. Oh, he saved it, but oh my god, he did that. 3 to go. Yeah, 3 to go. Hit the wall. His Bell. Why'd they get tight? Come Chastain, he's battling speed now. Oh man, why did I do that? Why did I just completely obliterate Allgaier? I shouldn't have done that. That's not the Priest way. Priest would just outdrove him like a boss, because that's what he does. That's what he did at Bristol. He drove everybody. Same thing at freaking Iowa when you got that Iowa. Oh god, right Henrik's Chastain. Oh boy. This is great from here, folks. This is cool. 2 to go. Have 1 to go here. Henrik. Oh, the car got tight there. It minced it. 2 to go. 1 to go. Pulling away now. We're gonna fuck this corner up. I'm gonna go off the gas here. I'm just gonna pull away. Okay. Pulling away that way. Oh man, it's coming. He wants to win here for his sponsor in South. They want to win back here. Boy, come on. Get the button here. Get the run. Yeah! Ryan Priest dominated. We had to freaking overcome my pit complete plebs. Oh, I was wanting to do a burnout. God damn it. I hate that. You gotta time it or you're gonna miss your chance to do burnout. Oh well, we'll get a chance to do some more burnouts, hopefully. 5 months later. We did not win a race after Vegas, what the hell? Yeah, got first, beat. I feel bad for doing that to Allgaier though, that really hurt, that sucked. I'm glad he was able to save it, that was awesome, but damn, I feel bad for hitting him like that. Ross Chastain, dude, he's run great he ran great at Daytona, ran great at Atlanta, he ran great here. Damn, he lapped almost the entire field. Like half the field there in that first run, that was insane. Points, we got to win to the playoffs now, that's good. I think we'll make it. Different more than 2 win. Yes! I'm Priest. What would have happened if freaking Kyle Busch hadn't been running this race? Stupid pleb couldn't barely get a top 10. I went out win because Ryan Priest, bitches. Yeah. I'm just gonna continue. First, 7th in the standings. Got the fastest lap, the most laps led with like 22, I think, or yeah, 20. Oh, excuse me, 22. Reddick finished 6th. Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here, Reddick. We're getting sick of your shit. And Sieg had a terrible run, finished 33rd. That was awful. You made the Lumbar brothers. You did them wrong today, Ryan, but you can make it up for them next week at wherever we're going. I think it's Phoenix. Confirm. Oh my god. I'm tired. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I want to run another race, but I'm probably gonna have to call it a session here. It's been about an hour. Unfortunately, nobody showed up. That sucks. So Reddick is leading the points because, you know, nothing good can happen. So it's Reddick, me, then Spencer Gallagher because he got that win at Atlanta, which is like the only time he's looked good at all this year. He didn't even look good at Daytona when he's usually really good at restricted play tracks. Smithley's only 5 points out of Cole Custer. Let's see who's in the top. Hey, Kaz Grall's top 10. That's pretty cool. Harvick, even though he shouldn't be running full time in the series, but whatever. Allgaier, Hammer. I guess Harvick decided not to run for points in Cup because he got tired of kicking everybody's ass in Cup. So he wants to kick everybody's ass in Xfinity because of what happened last year with Chastain. We'll just call it Chastain running the 4 cars like another. But he's getting help from Ganassi. This is 2019, okay? This is how it works. This is alternate 2019, I'm assuming now. So yeah, Smithley, Tift, and Jones are out of the points right now. Damn. So yeah, that's funny. Like so Garrett Smithley's running better than Matt Tift or Brandon Jones. That's pretty funny. And Kaz Gralla is running better than Kevin Harvick and John Hunter Nemechek and Cole Custer. That's pretty impressive, dude. Go Kaz Gralla. I hope he wins the race, honestly. He kind of deserves it. Man, Ross Chastain freaking 6th in points. That's insane. He's probably like 5th in points, really. Yeah, 4th actually. He's like 4th in the real points, but, you know, because of the wins, I moved up ahead of him. So, that's impressive. I'm going to run the regular Ream car whenever I do end up running that race. But I'm not going to tonight because I am tired. Probably thinking about watching a movie I got, because I got a bunch of movies tonight. Thinking about watching some movies. If not, we'll see what happens. Good night, y'all. Hopefully we'll do some more streaming tomorrow or throughout the week. We'll see. We'll see. Ta-ta for now.